I actually did not set out to record an entire EP at first. I knew that it was time for me to put out new music and all of that, but I didn't know how to go about it and what I wanted to do. So I came to Hendersonville, Tennessee to Oak Tree Studios and met with my favorite producer ever. His name is Trey Corley. And I told him, you know, I want to record something. Can you help me? And he was awesome about wanting to help me. So he got some songs submitted, and there was a CD that was submitted by the writer Jimmy U.R.Y, who is an amazing country writer. He's written hits for Rascal Flatts. He just won a CMA for Song of the Year. I mean, he's just out of this world, an awesome country writer. And so I went to listen to this CD and heard a song right smack dab in the middle of the CD called Give. And the lyrics of this song and the melody just really resonated with me. And I decided that I wanted to sing that song. The only problem is that I'm not actually a country singer. So I kind of gave it to Trey and said, do your magic. I like to call Trey Trick'em Trey, because he can take any song and make it exactly what it needs to be for whatever vocalist he's working with. So he took Give and made it pretty much into my anthem. And that song for me was the start of something huge, because the minute that we heard what could be done with that song and kind of what came out of me and out of Trey for that song, it was like, well, we can't stop here.
I knew that I would have a great love story. That was when I wasn't scared to.
On this EP, I actually got to write 3 songs, and that is huge for me because I've only ever released one other song that I've written, and that is my Christmas song, God Bless Us Everyone. So this EP, I sat down with Trey and said I want to be a part of the writing process too, which is odd for me because normally writing makes my head hurt really bad because it's hard. But I sat down with Trey and a guy named Jonathan Lee, and the first song that we wrote was called Never Giving Up. And we walked in and they asked me, you know, what has life been like for you? And I started talking about, you know, things that people say and how different occurrences make you just want to give up on life or give up on your dream, and that I wanted to make sure that I never gave up. And we came out with the song Never Giving Up. And after that, we were on a roll. We really were. Trey had a couple of tracks that he thought would be really cool for me to write to and kind of figure out. So next he handed me the track for Without You. And I hear this track and it totally reminded me of like a Kelly Clarkson vibe. And the thing I love about Kelly Clarkson is that she just sings those strong women songs. Like, it doesn't take you. I can do whatever I need to do on my own without you. And that song came out of that so quickly. And then the next track that he handed me had all these like old school horns, this current sound, and it just kind of started off with a bang. And I always feel like a record is really not complete unless there's a song that I can actually roller skate to. And this was my roller skating track. I wrote You're the Reason to the best track I think I've ever had a producer hand to me. And just Trey and I came up with some background vocals that we thought would be cool, some amazing chords like Michael Jackson might use, and we just came out with this song that was just happy about love, because I wanted people to know at this point on the EP that even though, you know, I could get along without the dude and, you know, I was determined to never give up, that love could be a wonderful thing and it could be a happy thing. So that's how we got You're the Reason.
You got down on one knee.
My favorite song on the EP is actually a song that I did not write. It was written by Michael Ricks and Randy Davis, and it is called I Believe in Love. And it is just kind of a culmination of all the songs on the EP. You know, you come from Never Giving Up and Without You and You're the Reason and Give, and then you end up with I believe in love. Love is an amazing thing. It's a strong thing, and it's something to never give up on. And Michael came in and played the song for Trey and I instantly fell in love with it. But I wanted it to be a piano vocal. Michael played it on guitar for us, and although I loved it, I just wanted something kind of pared down. And so I put Trick 'em Trey to the task again of taking a song and changing it into something that really fit for me. And when he came up with the piano behind it, just that simple one-note melody that just, so gorgeous. It just made me want to sing in a whole different way. And the feeling behind the lyrics, all of that, I just instantly connected. And that song for me it's my heart. So I told you guys about my producer extraordinaire, Trey Corley, AKA Trick 'em Trey.
Trick 'em.
And I wanted you guys to be able to put a face with a name. So this right here is Trick 'em Trey.
Hello.
One of my favorite people ever. And just absolutely love him. But I wanted him to kind of give you a little background on how we started working together. So you want to tell them about the first time we worked together?
You know what? I do. I remember this very well. We worked on a Christmas song first.
God Bless Us Everyone.
God Bless Us Everyone, which, by the way, is an incredible song. But I'll never forget the first time you came in the studio. And we had worked on some other stuff, just not quite like this. This is our first song. And I'll never forget Melinda coming in, and I played this track for her. And when I had relayed to the record label, we were talking about how, you know, we were going to do it. It was going to be a little bit more pop, and we played it. And I turn around, and Melinda, and I think your manager, was there a manager there or somebody was there?
Yeah.
And I turn around and I looked, and I'm like, hey, huh? What you think? And she goes, yeah. And I looked at her and I'm like, Melinda, you don't like it. And, but anyways, I reached up on the screen, I grabbed everything, and I hit delete.
Y'all, listen, I never want to just be like, scrap it all and start over. That is not my thing. Like, I want to find kind of, you know, what we can, I want to find what we can keep, what we can use, and work from there. But when Trey saw my face, he knew that the best way to do it was to just throw everything away. And I kind of panicked, but in that one day, we sat in there.
We became friends after that.
We really became friends because I looked at him and I said, what about like Nat King Cole, Josh Groban, like that old school, just Christmas music needs to be old school. Like it just,
I actually agree.
Does.
Absolutely.
And I mentioned it to him and he came out with like track of all tracks, all in that day. Only that one
We did
day.
it in that day. Like songs like Never Giving Up and You're the Reason, there's more than just a cool groove, and it's the feeling of it.
Yeah.
And I think that's what you get out of this EP. Emotionally, I think you catch something almost spiritually, really, because you like get taken to a place, music does that. And when you have a vocal like hers, please, and I get to make music, I mean, trust me, I was like in heaven when I got to hear her vocal. It was sick.
Well, I mean, you can only help but sing your heart out on tracks like that. So really, I feel like from the day that you erased everything and started from scratch just for me, I just kind of felt like it was meant to be. Not because I got my way, but more so just because we work well together and we were able to come up with something that worked wonderfully for both of us.
And it was fun.
And so I knew that Trey was the person that I wanted for the EP and that I could trust with my heart and what I want in a song and what I would like to portray, but not just trust with what I would want to portray, but marry that with something that you do so well, which is that pop sound and everything, and just bring me to a whole nother level. So that is what Trey Corley is for me.
Thank you.
That is why he is Trick 'em Trey. He's also Trick 'em Trey because he's the only producer that can make me sing my heart out on a track and still be able to listen to myself when it's all said and done. I can actually listen to this EP. It's first time ever I've been able to listen to myself sing.
I bought it.
You bought it?
I bought it.
I paid for it too.
I did too.
What's
I
wrong
was
with
like,
us?
please.
You're the reason.
Guilty of this love thing, I'm not looking for acquittal. See, for you I do it big, others try and be little. Ask me to lend a hand when they only do little. Been aiming for your heart, they just aiming for
bonus track on this EP is one that I am ultra excited about. And I will have to say that in my head there are two bonus tracks. First of all, You're the Reason, the extended version, it has a rap on it. Listen, Wit came in and did this rap. I have always wanted a song with a rapper on it, and now I have it. So thank you to Wit. Look him up online. It's just W-I-T, Wit. He's amazing. So I loved having the rap on that song, but the real bonus for me is that we got to finally record the song Home. And that is a song that I did on American Idol during Top 12 week. It was Diana Ross week, and it was one of those times where I picked a song that meant the absolute world to me. The lyrics just connected to where I was at the time, and it was just one of those powerful songs, and it has always been that for me ever since. I think I actually cried when I got done singing it on American Idol, and there are still very few times where I can sing that song in a concert and not tear up, because the lyrics are still that powerful and still that strong. So I've been asked for 7 years now, since being on American Idol, if I could record the song Home, and I finally did, and I'm so glad it's there. So the bonus is Home.
You're the reason.